Hi y'all, I'm Emma Campbell, the Education and Stewardship Coordinator here at Woldumar. And today we are going to walk these beautiful trails and look for some fungi. Alright, so here we have found one of my favorite fungi in the forest. So this is a crown-topped coral mushroom. And so as you can see, it really does just look like a coral. It's really beautiful. And the great thing about mushrooms is that they're decomposers. So they get their food from dead things, which is great for us because if we didn't have them, we would have litter, leaf litter, and logs all the way up to the tops of these trees. So fungi are really great because they're cool to look at, and they also help us keep our environment clean. All right, so here we have found a very interesting friend of the forest. So this is called Indian pipe. It's also called ghost flower. It does look like a fungus, like a mushroom, but it actually is a flower that doesn't photosynthesize. So when we look up at our leaves here, they are green because they use the sun to make their food, and they have this thing called chlorophyll that makes all the leaves green. So our Indian pipe does not do that. So it steals nutrients from different plants and fungus, and that's how it gets its energy. But it doesn't have to be green because it doesn't get its energy from the sun. So it's a really cool plant to find, and it's also a good indicator of a good environment. All right, so here we have a couple more different fungi. There's lots of fungi in the world, so I'm not positive what these are. And remember that when you are walking the trails, it's best to just look at fungi. If you don't know exactly what it is, do not eat it. All right, it takes a lot of knowledge and years of experience. So fungi are so great though for our forest system, not only because they are decomposers, but because they also help the trees and plants. So they have this really great beneficial relationship with trees and plants, where the mycelium on the fungi help the trees take up water because they give the roots a larger surface area to suck up the water, and then in turn the trees and the plants give the mushrooms food. I don't think trees or plants would be quite as successful if they didn't have these little mushrooms growing in the ground underneath them. So this is just the fruiting body, but if we were able to look underground, we would see that fungi are much more expansive, and their mycelium go out a long ways from the fruiting bodies. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. Well, thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section, and join us next time for The Naturally Curious.